5 types of belly fat and how to get rid of them the harmless way. With summer around the corner, there are few who are preparing themselves conscientiously to eliminate those extra stomach fat kilos. For that reason, today we wanted to go into one of the areas where the fat usually gets embedded more often in both men and women, the belly. You may have tried everything, and that for more weight and volume that you have lost your belly is still there. In these cases, the first thing to do is identify the type of fat belly and why it is there. Knowing this, it will be easier to say goodbye to fat belly, all of the different known types of belly fat in one place. 1. Fat belly, which main cause is alcohol. Alcohol is the cause of the interesting belly fat that causes back pain, feel of hunger, and ignites the desire for harmful sugary foods. Alcohol is the culprit of this type of belly fat, and it totally doesn't matter if it is big chunk of it or small. Be it a can of beer, or wine and other alcoholic beverages, they are the main culprits in preventing the body from metabolizing food properly or undermining the liver's ability to burn fat. Keep in mind also that alcohol has high caloric values that contributes even more to increasing belly fat level. Follow along with how to get rid of beer belly fat steps. Recommendations: say goodbye to alcohol consumption or try to avoid drinking it. Go out and exercise to burn fat. Eating more fruits, vegetables is a must. 2. Postpartum fat belly after giving birth. After giving birth, in many cases, the fat seems to have established permanent residence in the womb. Even after losing the baby's weight, you may still have a belly. This could be due to the diastasis recti, a cause for the abdominal muscles to separate and the tissues to stretch. The insulin levels also increase during pregnancy. Therefore, it may be that you are accumulating fat in your abdomen. In these cases, it is best to consult a specialist to rule out diabetes. Read below on beneficial steps on how to get rid of postpartum belly fat. Recommendations: stop doing sit-ups, since they annoy and prevent the natural body healing of the diastasis of recti. Visit the doctor if the lump is accompanied by back, pelvic or even stomach pain. Walking and doing exercises that strengthen the pelvic floor and core. Look for programs that are aimed at diastasis. Some patients may require surgery or a physiotherapist. 3. Stress is belly fat main cause. Cortisol is one of the compounds that our body releases when we are subjected to daily stress. This is directly connected to the weight gain, since it forces the body to store visceral fat, but it can also cause anxiety and, therefore, cause us to eat more than necessary. This fat usually gathers around the waist and causes sagging in the abdomen. Sleep patterns can also be a form of stress not so obvious. Recommendations: rest more. Go to bed early to help regulate metabolism. Avoid junk food and overeating. Take care of sweet and salty foods. Caffeine raises cortisol levels. Enjoy a healthy breakfast to avoid anxiety and mood swings. Practice exercises such as yoga or meditation that help relieve stress. 4. Fat belly due to hormonal imbalances in the body. Hormonal levels can sabotage our efforts to get rid of our excess fat. Several studies indicate that if you are male and your testosterone levels are below 300 nanograms per deciliter, this may indicate metabolic syndrome, which is characterized, among other things, by the accumulation of fat in the abdomen. However, if you are a woman and your testosterone values are above 70 nanograms per deciliter, it may be one of the signs of PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. This syndrome is usually accompanied by hirsutism, insulin resistance and a tendency to accumulate fat in the belly. Recommendations: eat healthy fats like omega-3 and 6. Increase the intake of fiber fruits, vegetables to lose fat. Reduce the consumption of dairy products and foods that cause bloating. Light exercise, such as walking or yoga, will help maintain low levels of stress, cortisol. 5. Bloated fat belly. Do you wake up in the morning with a flat stomach, but does it end up expanding as the day goes by? The causes of this type of abdomen can be gas, intolerance to certain foods, allergies, imbalances in the intestinal flora or bad digestion. Do you notice that after eating you feel very bloated? It could be gluten intolerance or we are not eating enough fiber. Experiment eliminating a meal or two, pasta, corn, yeast, etc., to discover what foods could be causing problems. Follow the recommendations below on how to get rid of bloated, hanging stomach fat. Recommendations: take probiotics to help the intestinal flora. Stay well hydrated throughout the day to help a more favorable digestion. Try to do exercises that involve the diaphragm and deep breathing. Increase fiber intake with fresh vegetables, nuts, legumes and fruits. Stomach fat, if not treated properly, is a cause for serious health issues. Needless to say, the most advisable in these cases, especially if you have doubts about why you are not able to lose weight, is to put yourself in the hands of a doctor. Extra abdominal fat can be a precursor to diseases such as diabetes, heart problems and even cancer. Hope the steps above helped many of you find ways to get rid of belly fat instantly and in a harmless fashion. Discover the best weight loss program, the safest for your health. Click on the link in the description. Thank you for watching.